What if the things you've spent your whole life hiding are actually the reason someone could love you the most? We live in a world obsessed with perfection. Flawless skin, perfect lives, polished words. And somewhere along the way you started to believe that your flaws made you unlovable, that your overthinking, your awkward laugh, your scars, your softness were reasons to hide, to stay small, to stay silent. But here's the truth no one ever told you. Your flaws, the raw, unfiltered, imperfect parts of you, are what make you magnetic. In this video, we're going to go deep into why your biggest flaws might just be the exact things that make people feel safe around you, why they make you attractive in ways you've never seen, and why healing doesn't always mean changing. It sometimes means embracing. If you've ever felt too much or not enough, this one's for you. What you'll learn in this video is how society defines flaws versus how humans connect, why emotional honesty is far more attractive than perfection, 5 common flaws that secretly make people love you, how embracing your imperfections builds real confidence, why someone out there is waiting to love you because of your flaws, despite them. Let's start with the obvious. From a young age, we are taught to hide anything that isn't perfect. Cry too much, you're too sensitive. Talk too little, you're awkward. Too loud, too quiet, too emotional, too serious. The world will always find something to label as wrong with you. And over time, those labels become a part of your identity. You stop showing up as your full self. You dim your light to fit in. But here's the powerful truth. Connection doesn't come from perfection. It comes from truth. People are drawn to what is real, what is vulnerable, what is human. Here are 5 flaws that secretly make you attractive. 1. You're sensitive, and that makes people feel understood. You cry during emotional movies. You take things to heart. You get overwhelmed in chaotic spaces. Society might call you too sensitive, but what they don't see is this. Your sensitivity is your superpower. It allows you to read the room, to notice when someone's hurting, to feel deeply and love deeply. People are starving for others who care that much. Your emotional depth is a rare kind of beauty. 2. You overthink, which means you're deeply considerate. Maybe you replay conversations in your head. Maybe you worry about hurting others. Maybe you second-guess yourself too often. But here's what people miss. You overthink because you care. You want to do right by people. You want to be honest. You want to grow. And while overthinking can be exhausting, it also makes you thoughtful, introspective, and compassionate. People feel safe with someone who thinks things through, who doesn't just speak, but means it. 3. You're awkward, but that makes you genuine. You stumble over your words. You get nervous in crowds. You don't always know what to say. But here's the truth. Your awkwardness makes you real. In a world full of filters and fake smiles, you're refreshing. You're not trying to be someone you're not. And that makes people breathe easier around you. They don't feel judged. They don't feel like they have to perform. Awkwardness isn't weakness. It's warmth. It's relatability. If this video resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up. It helps YouTube show it to more people who need this message. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. This channel is here to remind you that you're enough, that you don't have to be perfect to be powerful. Turn on notifications so you never miss these weekly soul talks. 4. You've been through a lot, and that's why people trust you. Maybe you've been broken, rejected, abandoned. Maybe life has scarred you in ways you don't talk about. But you survived, and people can sense that strength. You carry wisdom that can't be taught. You understand pain, and that makes you someone others can lean on. Your story matters. And even if you think it makes you damaged, To someone else, it makes you safe, because they know you won't judge their broken pieces. 5. You speak too honestly, which makes you brave. You say things that others are afraid to. You don't sugarcoat. You tell the truth even when it's uncomfortable. Yes, some people may call it too blunt, but others will call it refreshing. Honesty builds trust, and trust builds deep relationships. If you speak with heart, not with hate, your honesty becomes your light. How to embrace your flaws and shine. Here's the thing. Your flaws aren't mistakes. They're fingerprints. Signs of where you've been, what you've felt, and who you've become. The more you own them, the more magnetic you become. Because confidence isn't, I have no flaws. Confidence is, I'm not afraid of them anymore. Here's how to start. Stop apologizing for who you are. Examine your flaws and discover the beauty within them. Speak kindly to yourself, like someone worth loving. Remember, someone out there is waiting to love you, not despite your flaws, but because of them. Let's quickly recap the 5 flaws that secretly make you attractive. Sensitivity, you care deeply. Overthinking, you're thoughtful and introspective. Awkwardness, you're real and relatable. Emotional scars, you're strong and trustworthy. Honesty, you're brave and refreshing. You're not too much. You're not too weird. You are human, and that is more than enough. Let me know in the comments, which of these flaws do you see in yourself? And how will you start embracing it today? Like this video, share it with a friend who needs this reminder. Subscribe and be part of this journey to love ourselves better. You don't need to be perfect to be beautiful. You just need to be you. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.